Coming up on Dear Video Games podcast, Stray and As Dusk Falls launches, new Twitch and TwitchCon announcements and updates finally, and we're deep diving it in on a spooky game called Madison, Dinkums, and our theme of the month is picnic. Do you use the thermos? I'm Mav, a longtime Twitch partner, Twitch dad, and joining me, my lovely co-host, Snackless.
Hi, I'm Snackless, longtime streamer, retired kindergarten teacher, and my new title is Apple Sommelier. So maybe I'll hear more about that later.
I literally love that so much. Like, I cannot wait for you to make your Apple TikTok go. I cannot wait. It's going to be exciting.
It's going to happen.
Oh my gosh. Don't forget, we're live usually every Thursday night, but definitely at some point in the week, we'll be live in the evenings. Tonight, it's Wednesday night. So if any news comes out tomorrow, we'll talk about it next week. Episodes typically go live 5 a.m. Friday mornings Pacific time and 8 a.m. Eastern time. So if you're looking for the start of your weekend, make sure you join us and bring us along on your gaming adventures throughout the weekend. Kick off, catch up on everything that's happened this week. Join us. And if you're a patron, you get episodes early. So usually I post them and schedule everything at night. So you'll get it ad-free in the evening. So anytime you want that.
Ooh.
Also, we've got some offline playthroughs, which we get into some trouble.
Sometimes things happen.
Snacks and I play a lot of games offline, so
we do.
We've decided to record some of it and share it, uncut it, unraw. It's raw, unedited, and it's amazing. And we also have some pre-stream, behind the scenes, little videos. So if you want to hang out and check that out, make sure to go check out patreon.com/dearvideogames. It's a great way to support if you enjoy the show. And helps us out a ton. We want to be able to do this and grow this. And if you are enjoying any part of this, make sure you share. You don't have to actually monetize with us. You can actually just share the podcast.
Speaking of sharing our content, shout out to all of our Instagram friends right now. We've been going actually pretty viral on that platform with our reels. Mav had to tell me, and I was absolutely shocked. So thank you so much for supporting us there and letting us share our funny stories and just being a part of your lives on there. And another way you can help us out is leave a 5-star review. I listen to the podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, and who knows, maybe you'll even get a really super special shout out. A reminder that rating the show helps us so much with getting our show on the charts and just spreading it to more friends. So if you've had a chance to do that, thank you so very much for taking time to just to kind of bump us up and help us move along.
Yeah, help us out. Speaking of helping us out, huge shout out to Peapod for being our Patreon buddy. Peapod's amazing. So
we're grateful. Thank you so much. Maybe we'll just have to pack you up and take you along for our theme this month, which is picnic. Did you know, Mav, that in the US, National Picnic Day is celebrated on April 23rd?
Whoa, so that's so smart. It's in the spring.
I was thinking not smart, but I'm Canadian, so I was like, April 23rd.
Sure, it's kind of too early, right? Because there's still snow everywhere.
Yeah, literally.
Oh my gosh. We'll leave it to America for putting picnic day during the winter.
Just depends where you are.
I mean, not really smart choices happening right now. So on brand,
we're all just hanging on for dear life.
So do you use a thermos?
No.
Wait, why?
I couldn't tell you. Well, because I just don't know the last time I used one.
Well, if you had a picnic in April, would you use a thermos?
I wouldn't. Absolutely. I would put maybe like Lipton's chicken noodle soup in it. I like that.
Lipton?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You can totally tell we're from completely different countries of each other all the time.
Oh my gosh. Maybe this is good. We're just
iced
teaching each other.
You had iced tea? Lipton makes soup?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Is it the same company?
I think it's the same. Is it? I have to Google it.
Oh, I think so. Okay, so
Wait, Lipton chicken soup?
Yes, okay, it has super tiny thin noodles and it's dry. It comes in a little
Oh,
package.
it's a box.
Yeah, it comes in a
It's
little, so
dry.
inside that box there's like foil packages and then you open them up and they have little tiny noodles and the like chicken stock or whatever. It's divine.
That's amazing.
It's really good. It's really, really good.
I'm confused. We have ramen in a styrofoam cup because we love the planet.
Oh no. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Apparently, this is new information. It's good. Okay, you should try it. It's really good. It's salty, but I like
It's in the
salty
States.
soup.
I need to find this. We need, when you come out here, we need to do
Hmm.
a food.
We'll do a taste test show. Yeah. Do a food.
We need to do a food.
Do a food.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of a food, what have you been up
Yes.
to? What is going on in the snacks world?
Well, it was my birthday last week, so thank you so much for the birthday gift, Mav, and a lot of gifts from stream. So thank you so much. So I got to celebrate my birthday in the mountains with brunch, and I got a new bag with strawberries on it. It's very on brand. It's so cute. And then I went camping for the first time in like 12 years. Maybe not quite that
You
long.
were
10
so
years.
worried about it.
Actually, this is funny. I was so incredibly stressed out about camping
Over
that
food.
I
Amazing.
printed out 4 camping lists, including the one on the Government of Alberta federal camping site, and cross-referenced them and made my own list. Like, I was out of control stressed. My mom was like, I'm gonna pray for you that you find some peace out there.
I need snacks requires control. Control.
Literally, my type A. Okay, but it ended up being really good. It was definitely a bit of like a rustic cabin, as in like there was no tier walls, there was like anthills in the cabin. I survived. And we had Chinese hot pot, and I made taco in a bag, and it was really good. It was really fun. It was an experience.
Oh
and
my gosh.
I lived, so. Oh, and we got to go kayaking. Like, that was really fun. So that's kind of what I was up to. And then in terms of gaming, I finished unpacking, and it was really, really lovely. It was very sweet and cozy, and I loved the story so much, and I felt like I was really invested in kind of the journey that she went on. And then this week, I've been playing kind of like totally jumping across. I've been playing Strange Horticulture, which is like this like game where you own a plant store, but that's like involved in the occult. Anyways, more on that later. But it's really mysterious and awesome. And
I can't wait to talk about that.
it's cool.
We're going to be doing a deep dive on that game, and the anger when I entered Snack's stream about someone being mad at her for selling her a plant. It was amazing.
Oh yeah, she yelled at me. I was just trying to help her with her visions. You know, she should be thanking me. Thanking me. What about you, Mav? What have you been up to in gaming and like? How are you feeling?
So I just put a health update because I just been kind of getting better, which I feel so much better. But I've got a bunch of tests this next week, so I've got a bunch of answers. So I'm doing like this allergy test. I don't know if anyone has ever done like the blood test, scratch test. I'm gonna be bumpy. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's like, oh, you're fine. You're not allergic to anything. But I doubt that.
I'm interested to hear. Maybe you'll also be allergic to milk, and we can just our milk
we can have no eggs, no milk, low gluten,
no nothing,
no yeast.
Like, you know what you can eat? Apples.
Oh my gosh, my teeth are gonna fall out.
Speaking of teeth, tell me.
Oh
tell
my
me
gosh!
about your teeth.
Speaking of teeth,
yes,
I have been on this insane Invisalign journey, which so privileged, but like it's going on for too long. We're going into the next year that I'm not supposed to be doing it. And, you know, I just don't want to wear them anymore. I'm really done.
I also had Invisalign, so this is kind of funny. And Mav was with me, and we were at Disneyland, and I had Invisalign, and I kept having to like run to the bathroom
She's like,
every
I gotta
time.
brush my teeth. I'm like, okay.
Literally,
I gotta brush my teeth again. I had a drink. I have to brush my teeth.
You know what? Mine took longer too. They were like 18 months. I was like, 18 months? I can make it 2.5 years later.
Yeah, not 18 months. My butt. And they also are like, oh, we have to order you new trays. That it's going to be a month before you can get your new trays that we have to send to you. And then you have to call us, make an appointment.
I know.
And I was like,
You know
why don't you
what?
just put a bracket on? I'll wear the wires. Like, I'm not proud.
You're like, I'm done.
Put those bad babies on. Let's go.
Oh no, I understand. Because at the very end, they want to make sure that like you're happy and they're perfect.
Yeah.
But I went through it too, and I'm sorry that it's taking like so long.
And the attachments just make my teeth look so weird. I'm like,
I know.
hi.
I had a lisp for the first 8 months I had Invisalign.
Yep.
Literally.
My braces.
Oh my
But yeah,
God.
so that's what's been going on. I've been streaming a little bit more than I've been making YouTube content. So that's coming back. Everything's kind of going back on track this weekend. Not feeling like death. And so all the playthroughs have been updated and scheduled. And then I started Stray, which we'll talk about because it is incredible. It's incredible. It's such a, like, I'm not surprised Annapurna nailed it, but I'm also surprised Annapurna nailed it. So excited to chat about that. And what else has been going on? I'm almost done with Chrono Trigger.
Ooh.
Finally, it crashed on me. If you don't know, it crashed on me and I had to play it through twice. So I've got
Did you start again?
I started again.
Absolutely not.
And
No.
I have 40 hours so far of this game.
Just a question for like the friends and for your mental health. Just like wondering if you have a backup of that or
I
if
have
you're just-
many.
Okay, just making sure.
Make sure if you're going to play
checking in.
Chrono Trigger on Steam, do not use the Steam cloud save. And you can actually back up every game you play with the super backup as a file on your PC. So just heads up. If you're
Okay, got it. Call my backup super backup.
Speaking of backup, switching into breaking news right now. Before we dive into the first bullet, I just want to say that breaking news of the Grand Theft Auto 5 online. So there's the Grand Theft Auto 5 and then there's Grand Theft Auto 5 online. Looks like a Matrix hellscape. When you load into it, I don't know if you've seen it, Snacks.
I haven't seen it.
All of the buildings are in the sky. And so you're
That's cool.
going through. It was insane. Like there's an update that broke it or like some sort of bug. And so people were posting videos of them in a helicopter flying through it. And it was
Oh, that's cool though.
so insane.
Bugs keep things interesting every now and then, you know?
That's so true because there used to be a bug in World of Warcraft. Oh my God, I'm showing my nerdness right here before I'm ranting. In World of Warcraft, there was a bug where there was a plague that happened. So
I heard about that. That's my favorite story.
And so the monster, like back in the day, but when games were harder, because they are much easier now, and there's more technology. I'll just say that. There used to be roaming world bosses in WoW, which is insane for them to have ever even done. But it broke something in the world, and then everyone got the plague or a debuff and died.
Yeah.
Everyone died. And it's actually an achievement now. So,
well, congratulations if you lived.
You had an account
died,
back then.
survived. You know. Oh gosh.
I don't believe this rumor though. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I'm interested to see. I mean, it seems like GTA always has some interesting stuff going on.
Well, didn't they, for GTA 6, the rumor is that they're actually working on it, obviously. It's their most selling game. It's going to be massive forever because it's in like a role-playing scenario setting that everyone likes, which is like the Grand Theft Auto City. So, but they actually cut, what did they cut? Red Dead Redemption from being remastered. And is it Witcher? Chat, is it Witcher? Was it Witcher the other game that they were like, we're not remastering it, we're working on GTA 6?
Interesting. You know what? Also, remember a few weeks ago we talked about GTA 5 getting like a little city update? Like, remember that?
Yeah.
So at least they'll have something kind of in between.
Oh yeah. Is Grand Theft Auto 6 or Elder Scrolls 6 coming out first? Find out in probably 5 years.
I know. I was like, in a long time. Hear it here first in many years.
But wouldn't you take a while too, though? Because I mean, it has been a long time since the last Grand Theft Auto, but I don't think they've even been working for Grand Theft Auto 6 since then, right? Like it hasn't been 10 years of them working on it, or maybe.
No, there's no way.
Can't be.
There's no way. But hopefully, I don't know. They've got to say something about that eventually. So we'll keep our ears open. Moving on in our breaking gaming news, Bungie is now officially a PlayStation studio. And before you get worried, they have assured us that Destiny 2 and other games will still remain multi-platform. So despite being owned by PlayStation, we are not having only PlayStation games.
For
Even though
now.
that seems to be, seems to be a big concern for people. So
I'm excited to see. I'm really excited. Bungie's always just been that cool studio where they shake things up and you never really know what's going on. And you don't know what the fans are doing because they're always eating each other. And you're just like, okay, there's a lot here.
There's been a lot on Twitter for those guys this week. Oof. Hold on.
Isn't it interesting when you're not like in the Destiny bubble where you're just from the outside and you're just like, I don't understand, but I don't want to.
Actually, that was me. I was reading about like what was going on and then I was like, you know what? This is stressing me out. I don't need to know. I'm sure you will all figure it out. Oh, everybody hold on tight.
I hope. I hope. There's so many things.
Okay, so Warframe developer announced a new game called Soulframe, and it's an MMORPG, and I just saw it on Twitter. So there wasn't a trailer, there wasn't anything. Initially, it was just that there was a new game and it was called Soulframe, and that it was like inspired by nature and that sort of thing. And I was like, okay. So then Mav texted me today and she goes, "Did you watch this? Did you watch the Soulframe trailer?"
No,
and
that is not what I said. Okay. Wait. What I said was, hold on. I said, if you haven't yet, try to watch the trailer for Soulframe. I have some questions. LOL.
And then I was at a massage trying to relax. So then we got together. We get together, just before the pod goes live, and we just, get things. And she was literally like, "Watch a trailer. I was like,
have you seen Soulframe yet?" And you're like, "Oh no, I'm like, you watch it right now. Just turn it on. You don't even need to put the volume on. It's a whole thing."
There was a lot of oil
and butt cheeks.
Water.
It's very Death Stranding with like the nudity and like the naked, like slick.
I said it reminded me. What did I say? I said it reminded me of The Witcher. And
you're like The Witcher, and then the naked man came on, and then you're like,
yeah, literally naked men.
And like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then there were animals like naked men, animals,
and
oil.
A lot of oil, a lot of buns, a lot of slick back goodness.
So my reaction was like, initially I said, "Oh," and then Mav was like, "Just wait," and then I was like, "Oh, there's more to see here." And then just for funsies, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna read some of these comments," and it was like a bunch of dudes being like, "This is the best trailer I've ever seen." I was shocked. They were like, "We love it. I can't wait for this." Like, here is a word for word quote. "That's how a trailer should be, making me crave to know more about this world and the protagonist." I thought that's what you got from that. Okay.
You have to watch it. If you haven't watched it, Soulframe. I love the Warframe team. They're amazing. Actually, the creative director, I believe, went from Warframe to Soulframe to do a different iteration. It kind of still has like the vibe of Warframe, but it's very Death Stranding. It's very like animalistic, very naked on a beach. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm very interested to see like what that looks like. I'm not sure if that's for me, but you never know. Speaking of, just variety of bodies and peoples, etc. in games, this is kind of exciting. The Sims 4 makes Sims sexuality fully customizable, which is really awesome. Really, really nice to see. So good for them.
Really exciting because the last update they did was fire. You can light everything on fire now. And now...
Like, arson. Would you like to be an arsonist?
Which that's so amazing. God. I love that Sims is really allowing you to be creative because Sims is what you make it, right? It is your dream world put to life. So love that so much.
And then Nintendo, this is kind of nice. This is just a blurb for Nintendo, but Nintendo updated its benefits to help its LGBT employees following a recent court ruling denying couples in Japan same-sex marriage rights, which was really, really disappointing, but really nice to see Nintendo take a stand on that and support their employees. So good for them. More to come on Nintendo in the Switch It Up section later.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sony shuts down their Ask PlayStation Twitter account. Is that like their help Twitter?
Yes.
Help Twitter
Yes.
thing?
Yeah, they were saying that basically, like, it's nice to have access, but they're no longer continuing one-on-one support there. You basically have to submit a ticket if you want help, which I kind of could understand, because I think initially when social media came around, they're like, oh, it's great to have someone who can answer generic questions or give quick feedback or what. But in this day and age, I feel like most of the time people just use those accounts to be like, how dare you take away my game? I can't log in. I lost my stuff. You banned me. Like, I would just be like, oh,
It's just
my
Twitter doing
gosh.
Twitter things, which, you know,
Yeah.
it's a bummer, but I understand. And it's cool to see them kind of, hopefully they made like a better alternative to support. Maybe they upgraded something where it makes it easier to answer tickets, and
I think
easier to
that would make
contact.
sense. Yeah. And easier to file tickets to be on, like to filter to the person that you actually need. But
Yeah.
it can take away from getting that feeling of having someone help you. So I always really appreciate it when you go through kind of that initial agenda of how to get to somebody, and then there is somebody there to help you.
Yes.
Hopefully
Yes.
it's something like that.
Also, I learned this before we even recorded today. Discord joins Xbox. It's on the console
Yeah,
officially,
isn't that
which
nice?
I thought it
Love
already
that.
was.
They have collaborated
already
with
was.
other people before and worked
Yeah.
with other people, so it's coming to Xbox. Sometimes they need a little more time there, you know?
Yeah, and that's exciting. Xbox has been doing a lot of stuff with tech and like hardware and updates, and these new Samsung TVs that you can just play on cloud. Like, that seems amazing. I cannot wait to try it. And then now you have Discord, which everyone, I don't know if anyone doesn't know what a Discord is, but if you don't know what a Discord is, it's basically video chat community servers.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah,
So,
voice and video servers basically for different communities, or even companies use them, lots of content creators. Yeah, really awesome. Glitch news. The most exciting thing about Twitch/Glitch news is that Mav and I are going to TwitchCon. So if you haven't heard, we're going to be in and around San Diego the week before TwitchCon. We're going to have some community events. We're going to be going to Disneyland, hopefully do a little beach barbecue that we'd love to host. So more on that as we get a little bit closer and nail those down. But our accommodations and our flights are ready. So we will
it's
be
happening.
there with bells
I'm
on.
officially going.
We will be there. We have lots of really, really fun ideas on what to do. And just a quick aside on that, Mav and I will only be attending TwitchCon for the first day, which is why
Possibly.
we're going to be there.
I mean, we're going to see what it's like. People are actually wearing masks and actually being cool and not just like mobbing around. Yeah. I heard the last TwitchCon that was in San Diego was really good. So it's a bigger venue, so I'm assuming it's going to be better, and we're going to be there the first day. So I don't know if it's going to be quite as busy as like on the weekend.
Yeah. So yeah, just so you know, if you want to see us and you want to be there, make sure you come early or come a few days early and hang out with us. We have lots of fun stuff going on. Another news for Twitch is offering a lower minimum payout threshold for streamers. So right now it's $100, which is not really helpful for a lot of people. So you have to wait until you make over $100 before they'll pay you out. And so for a lot of growing creators and affiliates, that's not the most friendly. So they're actually lowering that to $50 in certain countries. So they started with maybe 4 or 5, and they said that they're hopefully going to roll that out to more over time.
Yeah.
So that's really good. I'm all about accessibility. We talk about that a lot.
I think their CEO is also talking about, because there was just the TwitchCon Amsterdam, which so many friends went and made me so jealous and made me really excited for San Diego. But they were talking about how they really want to find a way to hopefully in the future make it instant for you to be paid.
I saw that
out. So that sounds amazing. I'm really excited to hear about all of these updates. There are some rumored ones that are coming out in San Diego, possibly, that I'm like, some of them yay, some of them nay. Yeah. So hopefully, I don't know, who's to say? We'll find out in a few months.
We're going to be at TwitchCon and we're going to have a yay and a nay. And then we'll just make little little TikToks,
We'll
and
just
we can
do
be like, yay!
we'll make a baby
Nice.
rage sign and then we'll make a pog sign. So we'll just decide like which one we want to lift up and we'll just take a picture in front of
Yeah.
TwitchCon.
Exactly. Another kind of rumor to be coming, but not totally announced yet, is like a pin/favorite 3 channels onto your sidebar. So you have all
Oh,
those channels. Yeah, it would be
yeah.
nice to like you get to pin your favorite 3 or top 3 onto the side, which is to me sounds like a simple but effective tool. So like I'm
Yeah,
down.
especially when it's viewer like size category. It's
Hmm.
like chronological that way.
Yeah.
Plus, there's going to be an update to the raid functionality to increase
Yes.
control coming soon, kind of like denying raids and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
you
so
can actually do
basically you
that.
can limit them if you want only affiliates, only partners, and people who are subscribed to you or followed you, or people who have you on your auto host list or your
Wow,
teams.
it's amazing.
Yeah, so it'll be nice to even like by age, so lots of different control there.
Yes,
So,
we could pin my channel, Snacks, and Day Radio Games. So if you're listening, make sure when it comes out,
mhm.
you pin the Mav Show, Snackless, and Day Radio Game TV. Thank you.
Yes, good idea, Bearded. Excellent. Big brain. Good ideas.
Just a
Yeah, Matt, tell
suggestion,
me,
I'm not
you know.
demanding, but I'm demanding.
I mean, it's a good idea. It's a suggestion, but it's more of like a we're telling you.
Okay, this next update is very exciting because
Yeah, tell me about this.
you know how much Snacks and I love raising money for charity. We're
Hmm.
constantly trying to do right by charities and organizations and things that we are passionate about with our community. I think that's how we met, was when we were playing Destiny, and then DestinyCon, and then all of like the
Hmm.
charity drive for St. Jude, and then St. Jude Play
Hmm.
Live, and then a lot of that stuff
Oh
going on.
yeah,
You even raised money this year for St. Jude as well. So
I
like,
did. Yeah.
we've already been on the case for raising money, which is, I think,
Hmm.
really really special because we've got a really awesome, interesting platform, to say the
Hmm.
least, to be able to do this and reach so many people and reach all of our friends. So
Yeah.
Twitch Charity is coming to Twitch very soon. They have a beta right now for a few. I think it's like 100 creators get to try it out,
Okay.
and then hopefully by San Diego it'll be unlocked. And basically, what it is you will be able to donate in house. So it's going to be in the actual platform where it says subscribe to the channel. Obviously,
Hmm.
I think what's going to happen is there's going to be a toggle bar where you can click it and drag it down if you want to
Right.
subscribe. So you can still subscribe to the channel.
Hmm.
But if you have your charity campaign on, it'll be
Hmm.
donate. So that's really exciting. Makes it easy. Twitch takes nothing from that. They don't get a
Good.
single percentage
Excellent.
from it, which is amazing as well.
That is amazing. Actually, that would be even better because I think a lot of I think even like the API platforms that they go through, there's some kind of cut there
Yeah.
that happens, right?
Yes.
But this way, if they're not taking anything, if there's like no transaction fee, then that would be like even better. That would be amazing.
Twitch and streamers do so much for so many people and organizations, and it's so easy to get a campaign started. Like, I mean, you
Hmm.
guys know when you go to the grocery store, they want you to donate, but like, how you don't go there every day, and there's not like a thing going
Yeah.
on, right? And like, there's just something really special about raising money for charity and being a part of something bigger than yourself, and to be able to make that
100%.
easier. Like, I thought this was a super rumor because Twitch has made some really interesting choices in the last couple of years. So this year they've made
Yeah.
some great moves, and
Yeah.
solidifying their seat on the throne for streaming platforms. So very
Yeah, I think
excited.
that's really nice. Honestly, it's an honor and a privilege to be able to fundraise. I've always seen it as like such an incredible thing to be in the position, one, where you can fundraise, and two, where you have a platform and a community where you're able to participate in that. And so I've always seen it as something very special. So I'm really excited to hear more about that.
Yay! So stay tuned. We will of course let you all know if anything's breaking news. We will tweet about it. So
Hmm.
make sure you're following Dear Video Games and us, constantly posting. So just come hang
Yeah.
out.
Exactly. We got all the Twitch and glitch news for you. Let's open up the book and check out our game library as we deep dive into some new games. Sometimes these are games that we have played or want to play. And the first one we're going to talk about is the game I mentioned earlier called Strange Horticulture. I was actually just looking at the top games of 2022, and Strange Horticulture was listed. And I was like, okay, I was shocked.
It's so pretty. It's very pretty.
It's really interesting. So it is developed by Bad Viking and published by Iceberg Interactive. And it was released at the start of this year on January 21st. Now, this is really interesting. It's actually going to be released on the Switch on July 28th. And if you pre-order right now, before that date, you get 25% off. So I thought, okay, I will pre-order. Yeah, I will pre-order and play it. And then I looked it up and read about it. And I was like, actually, I'm so excited to play this game. I can't wait. And so instead of pre-ordering it on the Switch,
she's like, you know what? I have to go live today on Monday. Were you live Monday playing this?
Yes, I was live Monday playing this, which isn't even a stream day for me, but I was like, I have to play this game. It is a puzzle investigation story game. So here, once again, I feel I have outdone myself with this punny game description. I don't know why someone hasn't hired me to do this yet. Wade into the world of the occult in this mystery game where you care for a local plant store. Find new plants, interact with your cat, convene with a coven, or even join a cult. Use plants to grow the story and yourself while unearthing many mysteries. It's right, so good.
So good.
It's got it has 5 hours of playtime, so it's a bit on the shorter side, which is kind of nice for like that short, sweet game. Well, initially I thought it looked spooky and intriguing, and now I've played it and I can tell you it's awesome. The puzzles are challenging, but I shouldn't say that. The puzzles are challenging initially, but then easy to figure out. But there's so many of them that it's kind of nice. So I really liked that balance there. And it's been really fun. Like really, really, really enjoying it.
Literally, I joined Snacks stream while she was playing this game. And she was arguing with a customer over a plant. And
she was rude to me.
Well, what about that guy? Was he itchy? He was itchy.
Oh, yeah. Like, okay, he was like, there's some guy that always comes to my store and he's like, I can't believe you're even in business. I'm disgusted that I've even set foot in here. Hey, can you help me with the boils on my back? And I was like, okay. So then he came back and he was like, I'm itchy. And I was like, oh, okay. Sorry. Like, chill out.
So chill out. But yeah. It's such a pretty game. Like the illustrating and the art and the cool books you can open and different plants and species and all sorts of stuff. You get really interesting characters coming to your window.
It's really fun.
Very cool. And I'm not surprised that it's on the list right now for top games.
Yes. Yes, I really like it. And the one other thing I liked about that I'll say about it that I thought made it unique is it has like a help button, but not a tutorial. You know, when you play a game, they're like, click here to open the book and check your plants. You launch the game and there's nothing.
They're like, okay.
I really liked that.
Open your store.
The game was simplistic. Yes, it was a little bit. And it is tricky. Like you think you're nailing it, like figuring out the plants until you poison your neighbor. So like, I liked that. It was challenging. I made a lot of mistakes.
The drama and the library and the botanist library. That's amazing.
Yeah, totally recommend. Really fun. Okay. Talking about spooky. Everyone's been playing this game on Twitch and maybe Mav will play Madison. Spooky. It looks so spooky.
It's just spooky for me. I just saw everyone is like really shook by this because it's like a mental horror game. And those
absolutely not
really, really send me. By developer and publisher Bloodiest. I'm already scared.
Bloodiest, it's a bad start. I'm
Bloodiest Games.
Like, no.
Absolutely not, chat. What do you mean? Release date July 7th, so it came out earlier this month, which I'm not surprised. Everyone's already hyped for it. It's doing super well. It's a first-person survival horror action adventure. Your job in the description is you try to connect to the human world using your instant camera by taking pictures and developing them while you're trying to survive through puzzles and dark twists, which I just want to say there was a bunch of things in Outlast that were like that too, where it was like, oh no, you need to take pictures, or oh no, your camera has no batteries. What are you going to do?
Literally does not have batteries. You better find some in the pitch black while somebody tries to chop your face off. No.
I
No,
don't even
I'm
want
not
to
playing
watch
it.
that game. So this game looks really scary. So if you're looking for a scary game, we got you covered.
Mhm.
Um,
Could be good for you.
it's on everything, literally everything,
Yeah.
which is amazing,
Yeah.
which is impressive, honestly, for a scary
Actually,
game
it is.
to be on everything. So
You can play it on the Switch. You know, if you wanna scare yourself in public, you know, on the train, in the
uh,
library,
so
and
we
play it.
usually have a spot under our bullet points that says, "Will you try it?" And it just says no. So
That was me. No,
no, absolutely not.
absolutely not.
But speaking of a game, we're definitely gonna be
Yes.
trying
Yes.
Snacks. This game,
Yes. So cute.
literally so cute.
It's called Dinkum. It was released on my birthday. It is an early access, so it just came out on July 14th. Development publisher is James Bendon, and it's like an adventure life sim, and it has crafting, fishing, farming, and more. And if I were to like tell you what I thought it looks like Minecraft meets Animal Crossing.
hmm
Start a life in Dinkum by building a new home. Explore Australia's eucalyptus forest, spicy deserts, and refreshing rivers. I wrote that. Wander around as you care for wombats, make friends, and explore the outback. I'm telling you, I am killing these descriptions.
It
Steam,
really
are you
is
out
like
there?
Animal Crossing in Australia, which is so cute.
It looks amazing. It is on PC at this time, early access, and we are definitely going to try it out.
Yes, we will be in it. I think Bearded's already playing it. I cannot wait to play it.
Really?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Without us. How dare you?
Right? How dare you? Okay. Switch it up, dear Nintendo.
I thought you were reeling in a fishing line, and I was like, I don't know what's happening.
This is me switching it up. It's like a dance, or it's like dancing.
Switch it up.
This is-
Amazing. Okay, switch it up, Mav. Lay it on me.
Dear Nintendo, where the F are our tracks?
Where are they? Where's my Mario Kart tracks? You said that there was going to be 10 new sets of tracks between January of this year and the end of next year. And if you were to space those out and you were just on time, you would be releasing one for my birthday. But
Very
you
upsetting.
didn't.
But
You didn't.
the Nintendo Switch online subscription service, say that 10 times fast,
Yeah.
are offering free games now.
Mm-hmm.
And it also includes the N64 expansion pack, which I currently have because I cannot wait to.
I want to
stream
get it too.
I
wanna get it too.
Yes, Sony great games: Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, the old N64 Mario Kart, all
I
the
need that.
tracks. Okay,
I don't have any room on my Switch anyway, so
very exciting to be able to play those games. And then free trials to a number of third-party games like Dead Cells, Stardew Valley, which that is the first platform I played it on. I was obsessed.
yeah,
Um,
it's so good. It is so
The
good.
World Ends With You, and MLB The Show, which actually is very difficult and very popular. I never played MLB The Show.
I've never played. That's not
Very
really
popular.
my thing, but
Very hard to
it
play.
does seem like it's popular.
You like baseball? Got you covered.
Speaking of like those kind of online subscriptions and shops, the 3DS and Wii U eShops are both closing in March of next year. So in a few months' time, you won't be able to buy any more like points or gift cards or anything for that. And then they'll be closing next year, March. But just an aside on that, if you do have something purchased on there that you are playing, you'll still have access to those games and be able to download them. It's just that the shops will be closing. So
I wonder what they're doing.
I mean, when I was reading the article, it was a bit interesting because they said like it's been 10 years and obviously they're not doing like incredibly well if they want to close them. So maybe it's just like a combination of time and the amount of people using them. I'm not 100% sure what's going on there.
I wonder if it's because they're coming out with the new Switch.
Okay, yeah, I think maybe I read something about that actually a while ago when I was looking up things for our show, and it was talking about how they've actually had a really hard time making new consoles after consoles that are really successful. So, for example, like the Wii was really successful, and then they made the Wii U, and it was like not so great.
Yeah.
And so they've kind of had this back and forthness, and so they said that they were a bit nervous about like being able to transition off of the Switch, which has been just like so wildly successful.
Wildly successful. But if they can figure out how to make the quality and the power capability to be better, even if they waited a little bit longer, because there's going to be technology that comes out. Look at the Steam Deck. Like that is a powerful machine. It's bigger, so it's not quite as accessible. I don't know if you'd want it. It's like a Switch. I should go grab Mr. Mavs. It's like a Switch. It's just collecting dust. I'm so upset.
Oh no.
Not mad about it at all. Not mad about it. He doesn't even use it. It's not fine. It's fine. Would I use it? Yes. But was he using it? No, it's fine. It's fine.
You probably wouldn't notice if you just snuck it into your office, to be
mine's
honest.
Here. Wow, look at this. But it's like a Switch with a huge case. So like, that's what it feels like. So basically like a handheld laptop, honestly.
Is it heavy?
A little bit.
Oh.
She's chunky.
Well, let's see. I'm really interested to see what goes on there. Speaking of Switch games, Kirbys Dream Buffet is coming this summer. Interestingly enough, there is no date for that. Just summer 2022. So once again, I guess we're on a waiting game. But I'll let you know when it comes out. It looks really cute. It's actually really interesting. It's like multiplayer platform racing, but also like a Mario Party game style. So I was thinking like maybe Mav and I could like duke it out.
Yeah, let's fight. Fight.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? Mario and Luigi drawn out August 2022.
Yeah, there's a Mario and Luigi like sequel, and it's called Drawn Out. Yeah, and it's coming out August 2022. Looks cute.
Oh, cute. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's so cute.
Yeah, it looks really
speaking
cute.
of really cute, Bayonetta 3 is slated to launch in October of this year, October 28th, which I want to play it for sure. I've heard so many things about it. It's Lady Gaga's favorite game. Okay,
is it seriously?
Yeah, that's
it kind of looks like costumey. Like I feel like she'd appreciate it.
Yes, she's very provocative. So if you are looking for games for the kids, don't give them Bayonetta. But if you want to, you can. Just realize that there's a lot of body parts that are happening. So she's a proud and loud lady.
Proud and loud. That's awesome. Oh gosh, lots of fun things to kind of look forward to. Oh, and looking ahead, what are you looking ahead to this weekend and next week, Beth?
So I'm really trying to beat the absolute shit out of Chrono Trigger. I'm just saying. Right. I'm really, it's really fun. Every time I boot it up, I'm really excited for the music. It's so fun and good. But right now I'm in the hard part, and it's the end of the game of my second playthrough because it crashed, and I am good to go on it. So I'm really excited to see what happens. I haven't spoiled myself with anything.
Wow.
I died. There's a lot of stuff happening. So I actually really found a love for JRPG games, and I've never really played them before. I really love being able to kind of meet these characters, create your like team, gear everyone up and go fight, and like just really awesome. And I'm really excited to dive into the Final Fantasy games and just kind of get more into RPGs. I really want to play Persona 5. Heard so many good things. And yeah, I just think that it was so funny. I was explaining what Chrono Trigger was, and I was talking to Mr. Mav, like, this is amazing. Like, you literally go around the world with your friends, and you meet new friends, and you get these cool abilities, and you get these new weapons, and then you get to go explore. And he goes, yeah, that's a RPG.
Literally.
What the hell?
I've been playing the wrong games my whole life.
My whole life.
Yeah, they're so fun. You should play Ni no Kuni 1 and 2.
I really should. It's so cute.
Really good.
I really
good.
should.
Especially the first one.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to play them. So yeah, I've had so many great recommendations. So if you have a recommendation or a favorite RPG game, let us know. And what else have I been doing? Oh yeah, I started playing Stray.
Yes.
It's so good. Like, this year for Game Awards, it's going to be really hard to see who the game of the year is, because Stray is a serious contender. Like, it is a super tight, very well done game where there's not too much just stuff in it. It's very focused. You move through the game pretty quickly, and it's just makes you emotional. Like it's so
Aw.
good. And you're a cat.
I watched a bit of Mav's playthrough and it was beautiful. It was kind of like this warm ambiance a lot of the time.
Yeah, the art is amazing. They did such a good job with just going there. Like you can scratch stuff. I
Ah,
cannot rave about it enough. I cannot wait to play it. I'll be playing it tomorrow.
that's the best feeling. That's how you know.
Yeah.
What's the playtime for Stray? Do we know?
Stray, it says it's roughly about 8 hours. So
Okay,
really not
that's a
that
nice.
long.
I'm really digging these like under 10 hours, like where you
Mhm.
can play it a few times and like it looks
Yeah.
beautiful.
I really
And
can't
what
wait.
about platforms for that? Is it just PC?
PlayStation. So it's a
Oh,
PlayStation
okay.
game. So I am playing it on
Amazing.
PlayStation. It is on PC. I don't know. I haven't read much about the PC. I heard it wasn't running as great yet. There's
Oh
some
shoot.
updates that need to happen, but
Okay.
they have been really on it. It is going viral. It is doing really well. Everyone is surprised with how much they are enjoying it. So,
Oh, that's really nice to hear.
yeah,
Amazing.
if you're
Love
interested
it.
in that. And then just gonna be relaxing. You know, I'm trying to catch up with some playthroughs and stuff, and
Mhm.
it's really nice out here right now. So I'm like,
Oh, finally.
finally.
This is your
So
chance.
I'm doing nothing this weekend. So
Good.
listen, we work hard, we play hard. You gotta
Mhm.
rest hard, okay? You gotta
Mhm.
balance it. So,
Have a picnic.
yes, I'm gonna have
Take
a
an
picnic.
apple.
Snacks, what apple is this? What apple is this?
Yeah.
What about this one? What about this one? Speaking of snacks, what are you up to? What are you up to this next week?
I'm actually going to take a little bit more time off for my birthday and just enjoy some time like to myself. So I'm going to celebrate my birthday, just spend time with friends, like go to Aqua Size. But so there'll be no streams for the next little bit, probably about 2 weeks. But Matt and I are still going to be doing our show. So you can look forward to that. We'll be live at our usual time, maybe just slightly altered with my schedule, but should be like fairly on track. And then I'm going to be having movie night with the Snacklets on Sundays. And I was also thinking that could do some community games on the Switch, like Fall Guys. So I hope we'll be able to set that up. So those are some fun things to look forward to. And, just my usual playing Ni no Kuni every day, winning
so
Kingdom
true.
Battles. Also, hey, there's room in my server. Jade Cancer.
No way.
Join today.
Okay,
I think so.
I'm gonna go check. Actually,
I like literally just
literally,
today. So
I'm gonna go
hopefully
get
it's
my
not full.
my gaming. I have a gaming phone.
Do you seriously?
Well, my phone runs out of space, so I have.
What the heck? I want a gaming
I
phone.
have a gaming. Well, because from a couple of years ago, it's a couple of years old, but
Oh,
Asus sent me a gaming phone to try out, and I was like,
wow. You are so cool.
I need to get
That's
us gaming
amazing.
phones.
Yeah.
Hey, Asus,
What the heck?
we're back. Let's do it.
Hello?
But yeah, I can't wait. I really want to play that. And
Call me.
the ROG phone,
Oh.
right? Yes, the ROG phone.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, that's amazing.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We really enjoyed ourselves. We love hanging out, talking about games, talking about life. Links for those games that we kind of did a deep dive in today and some of the topics we talked about, you can find in the podcast in the YouTube info section. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Dear Video Games podcast. Please remember to hit the follow button and subscribe on all of our social media. We're everywhere: TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, anywhere you are, we're there too. So check it out. We have lots of cute clips and things going around. And if you've enjoyed the show and you'd like to support us a little more, join our Patreon at patreon.com/dearvideogames. And thank you again to Peapod for your support there. Yay!
Again, we also have a bunch of really cool perks that are going on. And if
Mhm.
you are interested in anything, let us know. We'd love to get your suggestions if there are things that you want to see from us, maybe reviews you want to see from us,
Yeah.
or reaction to things you want to see from us. Let us know. We are always open to chat about it. Usually we talk after streams about things with the pod. So make sure you tune in live. And if you can't, Friday morning, everyone. Thank you so
Friday
much for
morning.
joining. Snacks and I love you. Have a great day.
Bye.